In this video, we are going to be writing a multi-step equation for a real-world situation. Problem number 1 says Techtown Electronics makes a profit of $35 for each MP3 player sold and $18 for each DVD player sold. Last week, Techtown sold a combined total of 110 MP3 and DVD players. Now, that's the combined, right? That's all of the MP3 and the DVD players added up that were sold is 110. Let X be the number of MP3 players sold. So I'll say the number of MP3 equals X, okay, and sold last week. And it says write an expression for the combined total profit in dollars Techtown has made from both the MP3 players and the DVD players. Okay, so we are given that the number of MP3 players sold is X, and we are also given that the total amount of both MP3 and DVD players is 110. So how we're going to denote the number of DVD players, we're going to use that 110. And since I know the total is 110, if I subtract off X, if I subtract off the amount of MP3 players that I have, then the rest should be DVDs. So this expression is what we're going to use for the number of DVDs. So X represents the number of MP3s sold, and 110 minus X represents the number of DVD players sold. Okay, and the profit is what we're looking for. The profit for each of those, it's 35 for the MP3 and 18 for the DVD players. So I'll say total, or you could say T for total or P for profit, whatever you want to do, is equal to, and let's see, $35 for X, so 35X. Okay, so that's $35 for each of the MP3 players sold. Okay, then we will add, and we have $18 for this expression, the number of DVD players sold. That's 110 minus X. Okay, that may be a sufficient answer, but if you need to keep going, you will need to distribute this. Okay, so that will give us T is equal to, let's see, the 35X hasn't changed, plus that becomes 18 times 110 is 1980, and then minus 18X. Okay, and then we have these two like terms, so 35X minus 18X. So we would get 17X plus 1980. Okay, let's take a look at problem number 2. Okay, yesterday Frank went on a bike ride. His average speed was 10 miles per hour. Today he went on another bike ride, this time averaging 13 miles an hour. In the 2 days, he biked for a combined total time of 10 hours. Okay, so let's underline this time some information. There's the 10 hours for yesterday, 10 miles per hour for yesterday, 13 miles per hour today, and time is 10 total hours for the combined two. It says let M be the number of hours he biked yesterday. Okay, so I'll say yesterday. Yesterday was equal to M. So just like that we did in the last problem, since we're given that M is yesterday, and we're also given a total of 10 hours for yesterday and today, then we will say today is that 10 hours minus the number from yesterday. Okay, so whatever was left out of the 10 hours is today. Okay, and then it says let M, or it says write an expression for the total number of miles he biked for the 2 days. Okay, so we have the first one. Okay, so we have yesterday is M, and it was 10 miles per hour times the time, which was M. So to get the total number of miles, it would be 10 miles per hour time multiplied by the number of hours, which is M. Okay, so that's for day 1, the time that he did it and the speed at which he did it. So this is going to be a distance right here. And then the other one, so plus, and it's 13 miles per hour for how long? Well, 10 minus M. Okay, and that's going to be equal, we'll just say that was total, again, just like we did on the last one. And that may be good enough. If it's not, you need to distribute just like we did last time. Okay, so it would be 10 is equal to 10M, or T is equal to 10M. Let's see, this is 130 minus 13M. Combine your M's, and it'll be T is equal to 130 minus 3M. I put the M at the back because it's a negative, but you could write it first if you wanted. Okay. And then our last one, Dante takes classes at both Westside Community College and Pinewood Community College. At Westside, class fees are $98 per credit hour, and at Pinewood, they are $115 per credit hour. Dante is taking a combined total of 20 credit hours at the two schools. Suppose he is taking W credits at Westside, so we'll say Westside is W, okay? Which means the total, since the total amount of credits he's taking is 20, then when we say Pinewood, we'll put it in relation to the 20 and the W, it'll be 20 minus the classes that he took at Westside, so 20 minus W, okay? So now we're writing an expression for the combined total dollar amount he paid, okay? So that's the $98 for Westside and the $115 for Pinewood. So T is equal to 98W plus 115 times 20 minus W, okay? And that may be good enough. If you need to keep going, you will need to distribute this right there. Okay, so that will give us T is equal to, let's see, if you distribute this right here, you will get, let's see, 2,300. So we have 98W. Here you get plus 2,300, 2,300, and then minus 115W. Okay, combine like terms, and that's going to be negative 17. So you get T is equal to 2,300 minus 17W. And that's it.